This is lesson 1-8, dividing integers. When we divide integers, we are going to follow the same rules as multiplying integers. Let's review over those. A positive divided by a positive will give you a positive quotient. A positive divided by a negative will give you a negative quotient. A negative divided by a positive will give you a negative quotient, and a negative divided by a negative will give you a positive quotient. We will use these same rules as we continue on with this lesson. Let's find each quotient. Quotient is the answer to a division problem. When we see a fraction, we need to look at it as though it is a division problem. Negative 18 thirds is telling us negative 18 divided by 3. A negative divided by a positive will be negative, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. So negative 18 divided by 3 is negative 6. B, negative 5 divided by negative 1. A negative divided by a negative is positive, and 5 divided by 1 is 5. Part C, positive 24 divided by negative 6. A positive divided by a negative is negative, and 24 divided by 6 is 4. So 24 divided by negative 6 is negative 4. I want you to take a look back on letter A real quick. If you notice, the negative sign is on the outside of the fraction. When it is on the outside of the fraction, it can go to the numerator or to the denominator, but it cannot go to both. D, negative 10 divided by negative 1. Negative divided by negative is positive, and 10 divided by 1 is 10. E, negative 25 divided by 5. A negative divided by positive is negative. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So we get negative 5. If you look on F, the negative sign is on the outside of the fraction. You need to put it with the numerator or the denominator. So in this problem, we could say negative 8 divided by 2, or we could say 8 divided by negative 2. Both of these answers are going to give us a negative 4 for the quotient. Which of the following are equivalent to negative 7? We are going to simplify each of these division problems. Negative 4 over negative 7. It's a division problem. Negative divided by negative is going to give us a positive 7. 0 divided by negative 7. That is going to be 0. 49 divided by negative 7. Positive over negative is negative. 49 divided by negative 7 is negative 7. This is one of our answers. But let's continue on. Make sure they didn't sneak any other answers in on us. Negative 21 divided by 3. A negative divided by a positive is negative, and 21 divided by 3 is 7. So we get negative 7. Another answer choice. 21 divided by 3. Positive divided by positive gives us a positive 7. I want you to be careful with the 0. When we're dealing with a fraction, I can put a 0 in the numerator and it will equal 0. But if I put a 0 in the denominator, it is called undefined. We can divide 0, but we cannot divide by 0. So numerator is allowed on 0 is allowed on the numerator, but 0 is not allowed as the denominator. Classify the quotient negative 50 divided by 5 as positive, negative, 0, or undefined. 0 and undefined will only be an option if 0 is one of the parts of the division problem. It is not in here, so we're not going to use either of them. But what we have is a negative divided by a positive, and that will be a negative answer. Is the expression 42 over negative 7 undefined? Remember, for undefined, in order for it to be undefined, 0 has to be the denominator. And if I put an N as the numerator, it tells you the word no. You can't put 0 as the denominator. So since this isn't undefined, let's find the quotient. 42 divided by negative 7. A positive divided by a negative is negative. 42 divided by 7 is 6. So we get the quotient negative 6. A company loses $780 as a result of a shipping delay. The 6 owners of the company must share the loss equally. First thing we're going to do is write an expression to show the change in profit for each owner. Now let's look back to the problem. This says the company loses $780. If we remember back to previous lessons, a loss is negative. So the integer negative 780 will represent that part of our problem. And we have 6 owners that must share the loss equally. So sharing it equally, they have to divide it among themselves. So we could have the expression negative 780 divided by 6. Now we want to evaluate the situation. Well, negative 780 divided by 6 is going to give us a negative answer because negative divided by positive is negative. 780 divided by 6, you can use long division or use your calculator, but you will get 130. So each owner will have to pay or will lose $130. I want you to continue working the problems in this lesson. I will post the answers and explanations to these problems by our next class period. If you have any questions, see me on Canvas.